Not far, young. True.
The internet is up?
True. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the Love House Show. We'll go to Wallace Redd and Company here each Sunday from 2 until 3. And then maybe we're going over just a little bit on today. Right here, 1600 WMQM Love House Show is on right now.
The internet's up?
Yeah, the internet's up.
Okay, good.
WMQM Radio. Hello? Hello, this bro. Hello? 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 Love House.
Yeah.
Don't get y'all an hour. I'm gonna take it.
Talking about love how. Talking about love how. Come on, put your hands together. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, let me tell you about this love hour. Talking about that love hour. Let me tell you about the love hour. Got to tell you about this love hour.
And welcome to another exciting and informative edition of the Love Power Show. Call somebody, because we're on the air, screaming loud and sparing none. We have guests who are exciting, interesting, knowledgeable, and experts on this panel right here today, and I might add, thought-provoking. Now, we're going to get right to the subject. If you want to get on the phone, 901-327-3400 and 901-327-2500. And Isaac, I understand that we have some calls on the phone already.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me say this. Today we are talking about Baltimore, Maryland, what's going on there. And we're going to get into it, break it down, analyze it, critique it, and put it back together the way we think it should be. Give us a call and let us know. And say, Wallace Redd, you don't know what you're talking about. Come on, let's go right to the phones. First call, come on in.
Hey, brother, how you doing?
Fantastic. Come on in.
Yes, sir. It's Brother Tatum.
Yes, sir, Brother Tatum. Thank you for calling.
Yes, sir. Glad for the opportunity to be able to do so.
Anytime.
Yeah. You know, I'm glad that y'all are dealing with this subject today. But, you know, when I heard love power coming on, I'm thankful to God to be that love able to look at the way things are going and how it looks back all of a sudden all over the United States. There's the same between the police and the citizens, you know, and I'm one that, you know, I just follow the way the path, the way God leads me, and my God leads me this. So I look at the fact that, so when we talk about police brutality, but are we really analyzing and looking at what maybe our officers might be going through? You know, I'm one that I have a certain degree of PTSD that I'm suffering from Vietnam.
Okay.
And not put myself, well, I can't put myself in the shoes of a lot of our officers. Like, I'm not saying they right for what they're doing, don't get me wrong, okay? But I'm saying that, are we really looking at the fact that a lot of our officers are suffering from PTSD?
Okay.
They are out there, a lot of them with love in their heart, just like you all come on the radio with love in your heart. You say things that can endanger you and put your life in jeopardy. Well, they out there put their lives in jeopardy. And then if they don't have a full understanding, especially what our young black men are going through, you know, a lot of hate to be built up. Every day they're going on the job, going on site to tell a little 7-year-old still, a 15-year-old still, another child. Every day they're looking at brains being blown out and so on, right? You know, this can build up a state of hatred. It can build up a state of fear, so on.
Okay.
So I'm not excusing officers. Now, don't get me wrong, right?
Okay.
But we're looking at a situation where we are now to have a growing development of police against citizens. Those who sitting in high places beyond the White House is masterminding all of this.
All right. Thank you for your call, Brother Tatum.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to shift a little bit from the original plan. Talud, I want to go to you. And I want you to, I think it would be a great idea for you to respond to what Brother Tatum said.
Yeah.
And then I'll go to Lonnie on this next question.
Well, Brother Tatum is right. He has a right to feel like that. Yeah. But the thing is, the problem that we're having with the police department is not one that's manageable. Okay? We're talking about killer cops. We're talking about racist, white supremacists preying on our people in our community. We shouldn't be trying to justify their conduct. There shouldn't be a way out. See, look, let me say this. If black police officers were in the white community killing white boys and girls and women, do you think they'll still be in the white community talking about equality? I got a right to my job. I got a right to be here to work every day. Of course not. Okay, we have to have that same mentality, that same strength and tenacity to demand that these cops get out of our community and put people in our community who can patrol with civility and sensitivity and understand where they're working at. We don't need them. We have to stop being in the business of justifying what these racist white supremacists are doing.
Okay.
Let me finish up with this one point.
Go ahead.
We shouldn't be excited about nothing. Over 350 black people are killed in the United States every year by killer cops.
Okay.
Historically.
Okay.
It's something for us to be excited about.
Okay. Spoken with great passion. I want to come back to that and speak on something, raise a question about something Jesse Jackson said, Talu. But Lonnie, I want to shift gears and go to you. I like both of those women. I agree with them. Miss Blake, Wallace Blake, and what's the other young lady's name? Miss Murphy's her name? The prosecutor. What's her name?
Mosby.
Miss Mosby. Miss Mosby. Okay, y'all know I'm kind of bad with names, but I mean well. Lonnie, when the mayor, Miss Blake, Rollins Blake, and I've heard her say this on a couple of occasions, more than one occasion, when she says they want to get the city back to normal. What is normal? How do we talk about normal? Lonnie?
That's a good question. I wanted to start that question with a quote from Marcus Garvey.
Okay.
He said, slavery is a condition imposed upon individual or races not sufficiently able to protect or defend themselves, and so long as a race or people expose themselves to the danger of being weak, no one can tell when they will be reduced of slavery.
Okay.
And from what I take from that is we don't have any defense for ourselves, any protection for ourselves. That's normal. We have officers out there who swear or were sworn in to protect and serve, but who? And what group are they protecting and serving? They're not protecting our community. And another thing I wanted to say, another quote he said, for over 300 years the white man has been our oppressor. That is normal. And we got to understand we're still in a state of oppression, and until we come together and fight this, what they're doing, rioting right now, you know, it comes to a point where, you know, you can only take so much, you can hold so much in, and they have to vent it out somehow. But the way they're venting, I mean, I'm not disappointed with it. I mean, it's only expected. But after that vent is gone, do we go back to normal? Do we go back to, okay, yes, just like what happened in Mike Brown's situation. Okay, we got together, we rallied and came together in Ferguson, and then it vented, and then it exacerbated, and then now look, we're back at another situation where another brother is killed. Now this brother is being back has been broken, and yes, you know, we have to question There was 6 officers indicted, 3 minorities and the other white men, but it's still the same system, and we're still being targeted, and our lives are still not being valued. That's
Okay.
all.
Okay. I want to say that in the studio today,
Yes, sir.
Lonnie Simmons, Jeffrey Steele, Khalid El Amin, Omar Baruti, and Brother Isaac Woodrich is with us as our technician, and Wallace Redd as your moderator. Lonnie, you just said something in line with what Talu said. Jesse Jackson said that the police officers don't live in the neighborhood, don't shop in the neighborhood, not a part of the neighborhood. They are essentially occupiers. I saw him on the screen make that statement. Okay? So, Jeffrey, I want to shift a little bit and then come back to that. Did you see Miss Tanya on the TV screen going out, slapping her son upside the head?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's some other things, that's why I was pausing, there's some other things I really could have said, but we saw her slapping her son upside the head, walking behind him, and this kind of carrying on. Go ahead.
Oh, yes.
What was that?
I absolutely saw it, and immediately, from the point that the video surfaced, I was on social media at the time, on Facebook, and just going through my list of friends, and just looking at the people that posted it or gave congratulations to this lady for beating her son around on national TV, and I just